Me. Excuse me. All right, so I wanted to come on here and talk about One Punch Man. And for those of you that do not watch One Punch Man or has never seen the show, I want to tell you what the show is about as if people actually watch my videos. But anyway, it's about this guy named Saitama, aka One Punch Man. He wanted to be a hero, he quit his job, and for like 2 years straight, he trained really hard. And all he did was a bunch of push ups, and he ran for like, what, a mile or 2 miles each day, every single day. He did that every single day. His strength and his stamina increased, and his limits were broken. And then he just became this freak of nature, this ungodly superhuman. And he became so strong to the point to where he could kill any monster or beat anybody with one punch. And he could take damage without showing any signs of serious injury. He could get hurled through 6 buildings and get up like he just tripped on a rock, right? And that was fun. It's fun to watch him be the strongest guy and display his talents against his opponents. Have no emotions whatsoever. That's another thing. I just forgot, or I just remembered that he also loses his emotions as well, and he wants the exhilaration of a fight. He wants to find a worthy opponent to get his juices flowing once again. So that's pretty much the basis of the story. A normal, average, everyday Joe trains to become a superhero in a very unorthodox way. Unorthodox. Has anyone ever just naturally made up a word while talking to themselves? But I usually do it when I'm talking to myself sometimes. Normal, average, everyday Joe trains really hard to become a superhero, becomes super strong, loses his emotions along with his hair, and he's able to kill any monster with one punch. Now, as I said, that's fun and all. It's fun to see him beat everyone that he comes across with ease and watch his opponents try super hard to defeat him. Just go all out. And he just has this blank look on his face. But after a while, it's going to get boring, okay? There's another anime that is a parody of One Punch Man, and that's called Mashle, Magic and Muscles. And 2 seasons of that show have been out already. And that anime is about this kid named Mash. He trains really hard. He can't do any magic. And everyone that lives in this magic world can do magic, but he can't. He's the only one who can't. And so the magic police shows up to his house. The police try to arrest him. He fends them off, or he fights them off with ease with a blank expression on his face. And so in order to protect himself and his pops from being arrested or executed, he attends magic school to become the next divine visionary. And while he's in school, he makes friends, weirdo friends, comes across enemies, and he beats them, I wouldn't say with ease, but he still shows that they are outmatched when they go against him. Now, I think Mashle is a bit better than One Punch Man because Mash still has to try to defeat his opponents, and he takes some damage in some of his fights, and that's why I give Mashle the edge over One Punch Man. So season 3 of One Punch Man, I don't know when it's coming out, but it's coming out finally after another decade of waiting and wondering. Apparently there was a what's the word, a hassle, for lack of a better word, to determine who was going to animate the show, because in season 2 the animations was not good and people were not happy with it. Season 1 was so much better. And then you get to season 2, and it's these still images, these screenshots, these pictures, or these pictures. So season 3 is going to be huge for me personally, because I want to see Saitama fight somebody, okay? And it seems like Garou, who was the antagonist in season 2, he's back, and it looks like it's gonna gear towards Garou versus Saitama. Garou has actually gotten his ass whooped by Saitama twice, but he didn't realize that it was Saitama that whooped his ass. That's all I want. All I want is Saitama to fight some damn body. I want Saitama to try to win. I want Saitama to get punched in the face and be like, oh shit, that actually kind of hurt. But will I actually have to try in this fight? Will I actually have to try to beat this opponent? Season 3, if Saitama is just coming in with with another blank facial expression and just beating his opponents with his hip and his fist, and they'll probably have him beat somebody with his pinky toe in season 3. I just want to come on here and just kind of talk about that. So I'm going to go and eat some breakfast. Have a nice day.